Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. We're learning more about why the feds are saying Lake Mead could become, quote, useless without major cutbacks. Lake Mead's water level currently stands at around 1,000 feet. If it falls below its dead pool level of 895 feet, Hoover Dam would not be able to release water downriver to Nevada's neighboring states.
I am not a person who's prone to hyperbole, but I can assure you from on the ground that the ominous tenor of recent media reports is warranted. What has been a slow-motion train wreck for 20 years is accelerating, and the moment of reckoning is near.
The Bureau of Reclamation Commissioner says due to shortages on the Colorado River Basin, there needs to be a reduction of 2 to 4 million acre-feet of water in 2023. And tonight, the Las Vegas community is mourning the loss of Metro Police Detective Justin Terry, who was killed in a tragic accident earlier this month. Review-Journal's James Schaefer brings us the emotional words spoken at the Central Christian Church in Henderson.
And even in this unbearable grief, I can close my eyes and feel Justin's hug.
Family of Las Vegas Police Detective Justin Terry remembered him as a loving father and a public servant. Terry's sons, Sean and Jacob, delivered remarks at the morning service at Central Christian Church, telling mourners that their father advised his sons to cherish every day as a gift.
Nothing was left unsaid, and we were extremely lucky to have peace with that.
There was always one hero I looked up to, and that was him.
I will not miss anything more than those big, strong hugs that he gave when I said, "I'll see you later."
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. More sellers are reportedly slashing their home prices in Vegas as mortgage rates climb. According to Zillow's data, more than 13% of active listings had a price cut in May compared to 11% across the U.S.
Sales totals have gone down in Southern Nevada and around the country. So the housing market has really changed quite a bit in a very short period of time. And it seems like sellers, as one economist put it to me, sellers are reacting right now to the pullback in demand.
However, some real estate agents say some of those asking prices weren't realistic to begin with and maintain Las Vegas's housing market is still on solid ground. Plus, loyalty programs at casino resorts are starting to look different. UNLV experts say more are expanding beyond earning rewards solely from gambling. MGM talks about its new loyalty program to reach non-gaming customers attending live events, shows, and sports, saying the loyalty program is catching up to the rest of what's happened in the industry and the city. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. We're looking at a pleasant and clear night, temps set to dip into the 80s in the next hour or so, then 70s by midnight. On to your Tuesday, get ready for things to heat up with a high of 101 and low of 78 degrees. On Wednesday, a brief break from the triple digits with some clouds rolling through. Then the sun and intense heat return on Thursday and through the rest of the work weekend through the weekend. In entertainment, the Golden State Warriors sweep into Las Vegas to celebrate their NBA championship title. Take a look at this giant digital sphere at Resorts World, congratulating the team. One of the team's players, Jordan Poole, was celebrating his 23rd birthday spraying champagne at Zook's nightclub. The only Warriors player that wasn't there, Steph Curry.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. Free agent defensive tackle Ndamukong Suh said he's been in contact with Raiders defensive end Max Crosby. This news comes after Suh announced that he would like to continue playing, just not with the Buccaneers. On NFL Live on Monday, when asked about his thoughts on the Raiders, Suh said, quote, "I like it, to be honest with you, Chandler Jones and Max Crosby. I was exchanging messages with him the other day. It's an interesting opportunity for sure. We'll see where it kind of ends up." Suh has not missed a game since 2011, making 164 straight starts, the longest active streak in the NFL at any position. In his 12-year career, the former first-round pick has totaled 590 tackles, 70.5 sacks, and 38 passes defended. Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Rory McIlroy is the 12-1 favorite at the Westgate Superbook to win the final golf major of the year at the British Open. John Rahm and Scottie Scheffler are tied for the 14-1 second choice, and Justin Thomas is 16-1. Tiger Woods is a 60-1 long shot and the largest liability at the Westgate, which took a $1,000 bet at 50-1 and a $400 wager at 60-1.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. With summer here, it's important for parents to be aware of pool safety. A Mayo Clinic physician warns kids may actually be quiet when drowning, unable to make sounds. And it's important to take precautions such as limiting alcohol, fencing a pool, and keeping an eye on kids in the water. And last week we told you about the first probable case of monkeypox in Clark County. Now the Southern Nevada Health District is confirming it. The man in his 20s is reportedly isolating at home. Most people will get mild illness that lasts for 2 to 4 weeks. In Lifestyle, sponsored by Visit Laughlin, an easygoing getaway filled with good food, good people, and good times on the river. Being a part of history by celebrating the newest federal holiday.
Till earth and heaven.
It's important that our children learn about Juneteenth, National Independence Day, at a young age.
You're watching the Juneteenth celebration at Discovery Children's Museum from over the weekend, which included this dance performance by Melody.
And you know, this is a day to celebrate. It's a day to get together with family and friends. It's a day to tell stories about life today and life in the past.
Let's reflect, let's understand where we've come from, and only if we work together, as Congresswoman said, that we'll be able to move forward and make it a better country and a better nation and a better world.
Last year, President Biden established Juneteenth as a federal holiday to commemorate June 19, 1865, when Union soldiers announced the end of slavery in Galveston, Texas. 2 years after President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.